Big win tonight here for East Mills, 51-21 over Fremont-Mills. They punched their ticket here to a quarter conference championship game here tomorrow night. Here now with Jackson Embray and Kyler Williams, a couple of big contributors here from tonight. And guys, obviously started us off. Got a fast start there in that first half. Just kind of thoughts and takeaways here from this one for you guys.
Well, we knew that we'd have to come in hard and aggressive because we want to move on to the next round, and that's a good team out there. So we went out there and played our best.
Yeah, what he said, we had to play our best, play defense like we normally do, and yeah.
And obviously, Kyler, you were a big part of that fast start there early. A couple of shots from deep there going for you. Just kind of talk about what you kind of felt was working for you guys there early.
We had some set plays where I would kind of sneak off into the corner or like high wing, and I find myself open there. And those were working.
Certainly, I mean, Jackson, obviously, I think it was an 11-0 run to start the first half and end the first half. Got to talk about how big it was for you guys to build a little bit of a lead, a little bit of a cushion there early in that one.
Yeah, it was big because my teammates just got me open shots, and I delivered today. We're going to need more of that. We're going to want to come out on top tomorrow.
So you led the way scoring tonight, 19 points. Just kind of talk about what did you see you out there? What was kind of working for you?
Like I said, teammates were getting me open. It's all up to them. I can't do that by myself without them. That's all they're doing.
You guys locked down defensively there in that second half. I don't think you allowed a single field goal there in that third quarter. Just kind of talk about what was working for you guys there, specifically on that defensive side tonight.
To be honest, I don't even really know. We like to play man, so we went to zone earlier in the game, and that didn't really work out for us. So we went back to man, and I think that was better for us.
Certainly, and I believe it's the sixth straight appearance now for East Mills in the championship game for the quarter conference tournament. Just obviously, kind of thoughts on being able to get back to that game here tonight.
Oh, it's nice. We've been wanting it from the start of the season. That's all we've been talking about, and we got there. We just gotta finish.
Mm-hmm. Yep, same thing you said. We got there. We just one job left, so.
Certainly, congrats on the win tonight, guys. Once again, the 51-21 win here tonight for East Mills over Fremont-Mills. They punched their ticket to a quarter conference championship game tomorrow night. Here now with head coach Kevin Schaefer. And coach, you guys got off to a fast start there in that first half. Just kind of give us maybe your thoughts and takeaways from this win for your guys.
FM definitely played much better tonight, and their defense, they rebounded well. I thought it was a pretty physical game, which might help us tomorrow night. Our shooting's got to get better. We got to finish around the rim, even with some contact. We got to start finishing with contact. But defensively, for the most part, we've been pretty good this year, and that continued. And we're going to have to be on point tomorrow.
So you mentioned that defensive side. I think in that third quarter, they didn't have a single field goal in that quarter. Just what did you guys feel was really kind of working for you guys on that defensive side of the ball?
Well, generally we've been a man-to-man team. We played a little bit of zone in that quarter, but we've been playing a lot of man. Our kids, our help defense, I thought was good. Our communication in the first half wasn't great on screens. We had a few kids getting their bell rung a little bit, running into screens without their teammates communicating, so we talked about that at halftime. And that seemed to be better in the second half. And then it's nice to having post players that can switch off on a guard and move their feet well enough to keep them in front of them.
Mm-hmm. Sure, a big night for Jackson Embray as well. Leads the way scoring for you guys. I think it was 19 points for him. Just kind of speak to his performance here this evening.
He's pretty smooth, and he's one of a number of our kids who's, the number of shots they get this year has gone up, and their production has gone up. And I think it also, like last year, if you get 5 shots in a game, if you miss your first couple ones, you start getting a little nervous. When you know you're going to get 10 to 15 shots, it's much easier to forget about it and move on to the next shot. And I think he's done that. He's just playing looser this year.
Sure. Obviously, we talked before about kind of the depth of this team. It feels like every night there's someone else who's kind of going off a little bit. Kyler Williams, he got double figures. Caleb Urban coming off the bench, he's also up there. Just kind of speak to the depth that you kind of have when it comes to that offensive side this year.
Yeah, we've got 7 kids that can put the ball in the baskets, go for 10 on a night, and we probably have a few that can go for 20. None of them probably are going to do it consistently, and I think it makes it hard for teams to prepare for us as far as zeroing in on 1 or 2 kids. We have quite a few kids that are capable. Some nights we are more productive on the post play, and tonight it was more perimeter based, but we're pleased that with all 7 of our guys to get a lot of time.
Sure, and obviously Kyler was kind of part of that big run for you guys there in that first quarter. What was kind of working for you guys to get a couple of big runs there in that first half?
Well, we hit a couple threes, that always helps. Again, I think we got some push-outs for fast breaks. We didn't always finish, but I think that's always good. And then when we move well in our zone offense, I think we can get a lot of good touches. I thought we did in the third quarter, got the ball inside much better in the third quarter than we did in the first half even.
Sure, and obviously, as I mentioned, back in the championship game this year, just kind of talk about how big that is for you guys as you look to build a little bit of momentum here late in this season.
Well, first off, Stanton presents a heck of a challenge. It's obvious to me they've improved a lot since the last time we played. Nolan Greben's been playing the best of anybody in our conference, and that first half was phenomenal. He hit some tough shots, and he's quick, he's long. Defensively, they definitely look improved. It's going to take everything we have. We talked about these kids. They won it last year, but again, a lot of them, one of them was a starter. The other ones were role players off the bench, and now it's kind of their turn to go for it. And they were definitely a part of it. Don't get me wrong, last year, but I think they feel ownership of this team a little more.
Certainly. Well, congrats on the win tonight, Coach.
Thank you much. Appreciate it.